Headed up to Carlsbad today. Have 3 different meetings with different people, product owners, Amazon solopreneur, different agency. I'm going to be asking this Amazon guy who owns his own agency or solopreneurship, I'm not exactly sure how big it is, his opinion about joining a company and becoming one group. Not that that's something I'm totally interested in. I just, at this point, we're ready for that. I just really want to start getting a better pulse on how open people are to that as a concept, or if it's something totally ridiculous and crazy that they would never consider. The product owners I've been talking to for a long time, maybe 6 months, is finally getting together, having a real conversation. Q4 is a really good time, especially after Black Friday and Cyber Monday, to start meeting with people you haven't met with, start talking about digital marketing in a way you haven't talked about it before, and this is the time to do that, so I'm really excited to get in front of these people. It's gonna be a busy day. I love taking the coaster up there, get to work on the way up, work on the way back, and it keeps me on a tight schedule and meetings in a tight area, so I don't have to drive all over town, so it's my preferred method. Yeah, how are you? Lovely day so far. Few great takeaways from this first meeting. We talked a lot about several things, but number one, I was really interested because he was very supportive of using freelancers in growing on the creative side, because a lot of people that work at agencies apparently also moonlight with their own projects or freelance work, and they're consistently looking to stay employed on these projects for long periods of time. I guess he'd been in an ad agency for 10 years and this was a strategy that they deployed and he highly recommended. So that is another person telling me to explore freelancers as we grow, if we grow into the creative side of the business world. The key differences between an in-house person and a freelancer were big, because an in-house person is paid on a salary all the time, every week, no matter what happens, and a freelancer is paid when the job is done. So that's a very big difference. I mean, it motivates someone to actually deliver the goods as opposed to continue to work on a project to make it perfect. I thought that was a really interesting thing to consider when exploring freelancers versus in-house employees. As our lease comes up here in the next few months, we're exploring either a new office space that's bigger, better, and better, or staying in our current office space and just jamming desks in there. His experience and opinion was that I should continue to have more and more people come into our office space and jam the desks in there until we're absolutely bursting at the seams, and totally not a big deal to have more space and grow like that, which I'm kind of on the same page with. At least keeping overhead low, it allows us to take on another employee or more clients and grow the revenue of the business, and leaves us with a little bit less comfort maybe and more difficult for phone calls. We can rent maybe another smaller office space just for conference room meetings or quieter phone call spaces. A main suggestion was focusing on what you're great at. This is a continued theme of what we're talking with everybody, so it also makes it more attractive for me to bring in an expert that's already got some sort of Amazon business or creative agency that they're running or run, and have them just automatically build that part of the business. A creative person that just comes in and knows exactly what to do. We don't have to focus on what we're not best at, which is digital marketing services, improving performance, ROAS, that kind of thing. So that was another person on that side. This guy's got a crazy story. You know, he was in an ad agency for a long time. He's starting his own deal, and it's a great concept, a totally unique idea, and he's already got big contracts, long-term big contracts in place. So I was super impressed with this guy, and it was a great meeting. There was another meeting I had, well, actually 2 more today. Let me tell you a little bit about those when we get on this train. So the meeting I had, I learned about something called controlled selling on Amazon, and it's really cool. It's basically the idea of buying a client's products from them and listing them yourself for sale on Amazon. It's a way for you to, there's several benefits to it. I guess the first benefit is you're taking control of a product that you know sells really well, and you don't have to worry about any of the branding at all. You just have something really well branded and you sell it in a mega margin. It's no different than like wholesale to retailers, right? You're just securing a product that you know you can sell. Built-in profit margins. I mean, you know, if you're an Amazon buyer, that you can definitely make a profit on a specific price point. And then the last real benefit to this is that it really entrenches you in the relationship with the person. I mean, if you have owned their product on Amazon and you're the one selling it completely, it's gonna be really hard for them to leave you as a supplier. And I really like that. That's one of the reasons we like to horizontally sell our services across multiple different platforms and offers. It's because it's harder for our clients to leave. Not that they would want to leave in any case. It's just really nice to be able to put yourself in a position where they don't necessarily want to leave because it's difficult, and that's really good. Very cool takeaways from the meetings. The second meeting was more of a new biz thing, and I'm not really going to share too much about that, but it was a good day. Back on the train, baby. Take me home.